Hey everyone, this is Donald the Repentless. Like everyone else, I like to keep informed about what's going on in the world. And when it comes to the kind of news I watch, I don't usually watch TV, but in terms of getting news, I prefer things to be kind of the old-fashioned way. The old who, what, where, when, and why. A lot of times I'm not particularly interested in the comedy, but sometimes I am. I watch The Young Turks and I watch Monday Matt. My name Matt, I kind of like his commentary more. I don't necessarily agree with a lot of the commentary coming out of the Young Turks, so I'm not a subscriber in the sense that some people will go on to the Young Turks the website and will pay a certain amount a month, like $10 or whatever, to get their exclusives and perks and whatnot. Um, Personally, I would wonder if somebody actually pays $1,000 because they have $1,000 tier in which they get a one-on-one call from Gene Huger once a month. Really? I wouldn't think it'd be worth $1,000 a month to talk to Gene Huger on the phone. But anyways, that's besides the point. Um, I don't always agree with the Young Turks. I don't even agree most of the time with, well, okay, I can't say most of the time. All the time, I don't always agree with my name Matt or some of the other commentators I watch on YouTube. But when it comes to the Young Turks, let's be honest, according to Wikipedia, okay, I know not the best source, but they have reportedly made $3 million in 2013. And according to what they said, it was like a third of it was from their subscribers who pay, the monthly fee, and the rest from YouTube. I also looked at their Social Blade on, the Social Blade page, and according to that, they put them in within that $3 million threshold for like YouTube income. And like I said, they also have all these subscribers. I don't know. I don't. Like I said, one number tossed out there was like 23,000 in 2016. So that they make a lot of money from their subscribers, and they make a lot of money from YouTube ads. They also have like investors who invest money. That social crowdsourcing campaign to build their new studio, the studios they're in now, which raised like 400 something $1,000, which was more than the $250,000 that they were asking for. But the point I'm trying to get to is this: you watch whenever I watch the Young Turks these days, and it's been going on for a little while. I really don't know when it started, but it always ends with Jinx. You're on there talking about how you should subscribe and pay the monthly fee, yada yada yada, and how you should donate to hire 4 new news crews. Now, okay, they have a $3 million budget. I think what do they have, like 30 employees, something like that. So they're asking for these donations to hire these new field reporters. Now they say investigative teams, so I don't know. I don't know nothing about enough about this. How news organizations work, but I would think at least it'd be 2 people, 3 at most. Like the person who reports news, the person who records the segments, and maybe someone to do some research. So let's say they get the amount of money they want to hire these people. Are they going to continue begging for money to continually pay the salary? Because we know that the Young Turks make a profit, and the social blade is just one of the channels they have, and so all the channels are bringing in some profit. I don't know how much, but they're bringing in some profit here. and they're already employing 30 people. It doesn't seem like much of a stretch with $3 million annual budget, and however much they get from the subscribers on their website, that they should already have the money to hire these people, since they got what is it, a $4 million investment in 2014, that they should be able to, on the merit of their income alone, they should be able to hire and pay the salaries of 4, 6, 8 people, possibly 10, whatever. But the point is, you figure that with their annual income, they would be able to afford to hire, train, and even pay the salaries for these new journalistic investigative teams. Yet they're going out there and begging people to pay. I'd imagine the only people who are donating to their Young Turks Go, or whatever it is, are people who are already subscribers to the Young Turks network. So, you know, I have a GoFundMe to try to get a car. Link will be in the description. And please check that out, by the way, because I really do need a car to, well, you know, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is Ginny Cougar is in the charge of this network of channels on YouTube that rakes probably in millions of dollars every year, and yet they can't afford to hire these new reporters based solely on their income and their profit margins. That doesn't make sense to me. And as far as them being alternative news, you know, the Young Turks have their own agenda and their own narrative that they try to put out there every day. I actually enjoy when people like Atheism is Unstoppable and the Ranting Monkey point out the hypocrisy and the flat-out misinformation and wrong information they're putting out there at times. I'm not saying that everything they're saying is misinformation or is bad information, but there is that mixed in there. And like I said, I enjoy watching it when people do point out the blatant hypocrisy and just idiotic things they say. Sometimes I enjoy their content. Sometimes I cut out in the middle after they get through the who, what, where, when, and why of the story and start getting into their own commentary on the news article. Because sometimes, well, let's put it this way: I consider myself a left-leaning moderate, but the Young Turks oftentimes just go way too far to the left for my taste. And, well, that's pretty much all I can say. You know, I'm trying to think of things right now, examples, and it's been a long day. But anyways, I just wanted to, you know, it's just kind of odd to me that this organization that rakes in, I mean, they don't make billions of dollars. They don't make tens of millions of dollars or hundreds of millions of dollars, but they pull in millions of dollars every year, both through their people who subscribe on their website and through YouTube AdSense or what, and they probably even have sponsorships. I don't know, I can't confirm that, but it does seem likely that they would have some sort of sponsorship deal with somebody out there. But anyways, it just doesn't smell right. Well, I can't smell it. Anyway, it doesn't seem kosher that they would need to constantly at the end of every episode push for donations to hire these for investigative teams that they want to put out there. It seems that if they really wanted to do that with the money they already bring in, they should be able to easily afford to hire the people they want to hire. That's really the whole point of this whole video, that it just doesn't. It seems more like they're just in it to bring more money in, just to bring more money in to them, because let's face it, people like money. I like money. I'm sure Tink likes money. So I'm not saying not to give or not to do whatever. It's your money, it's your time, it's your life. If you support the Young Turks, you can do whatever you want to. I'm just saying it's kind of fishy to me that they would have to constantly put out this plea for money if they're really bringing in, well, and they are bringing in money that this, that's been reported, I think. And also, I mean, it kind of reminds me of, I hate to say this because it's not a religious thing, no, I don't think, well, anyways, it kind of reminds me of, like, televangelists. Or I can imagine, or, a small YouTuber like me having a Patreon. I can understand that. Because most YouTubers don't make millions of dollars. And don't have the kind of staff and the kind of, the studio and whatever that the Young Turks have. And they're claiming that, each year, I would imagine they are getting more subscribers. When I was watching one of their videos earlier, I saw that they have like 3 million subscribers on their Young Turks channel. And they have more channels than that. I'm not a subscriber to all of them on YouTube. So I don't know how many each one of those channels has. But if it's anything like the main one, they probably have at least a million subscribers per channel that they run on their TYT network, which is an MCN, which is another source of revenue, because there are other people on their network who aren't necessarily, the Young Turks, but other creators who sort of agree with the political thought of the Young Turks, or, well, you get the idea. And part of that money goes into that TYT network, which is Jink Huber's thing, and so more money going into his pockets. Okay, I'm kind of going on and on, but I'm not even trying to cause trouble. I'm just asking, why would a network, why would a channel as big as the Young Turks, that brings in all the money that they do, needs to beg for money? It kind of boggles the mind. That's my take. If you disagree with me, please let me know in the comments what you think. If your own opinion on the situation, like I said, leave your comments below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Share with your friends on social media. And don't forget to subscribe for more Repentless content. This is Donald the Repentless signing off.